Welcome to your coverage of Missoula's sports heroes. You're tuned in to the Missoula Prep Sports Network live stream of local sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen.
This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana.
Check it out.
MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports.
Woo!
We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Everybody hustles out there, okay, guys? Nobody quits.
Welcome into the Missoula Prep Sports Network's coverage of the 2018 Montana-Alberta American Legion AA Tournament as we get set for Championship Day here on Wednesday, the 1st of August. It's a windy day with a haze from the smoke from out-of-state fires, but we're going to get played through here. It's still going to be a beautiful day. We might see a few balls carried over the fence because of this wind. We'll see. But a good one here. It is a semifinal game between the Lethbridge Elks and the Billings Scarlets as we get set to go on the game today. Game number 14. We'll have the championship game. The Billings Royals awaiting who they're going to have this afternoon in the 1 o'clock game or the 7 o'clock game. Tomorrow, folks, I will be in Miles City as I start streaming of the Class A tournament of American Legion Baseball. As we get set to go, we're going to go ahead and get into our starting lineups here. So starting out with the visiting team on the books, that would be the Lethbridge Elks. Wyatt Tumulty, the center fielder, to lead off on the game. He'll be hanging out in center field, Tumulty. Right behind him, batting second, will be the second baseman, Raleigh Furby. Batting third will be number 8, Kyle Bloor. He'll hold down first base. The right fielder will bat fourth, number 17, Ty Penner. The third baseman, number 7, Torin Vasilnik, will bat fifth. Batting sixth is Zach Gorick, number 12. He's a designated hitter. Number 4, Liam Leach, will bat seventh. He'll hang out in left field. The catcher will bat eighth. That's number 18, Skylar Braun. And the shortstop, finishing it out, number 5, Luke Ankerman. Now for the Billings Scarlets, the home team for the semifinal matches. They sit in the number 4 spot, and the Elks in the number 6 spot. Christian Michelson, number 4, the center fielder. Taylor Musgrave, number 25, will hold down second base. Ben Tallman will be on the mound. He is number 11. Andy Larson will bat fourth. That's number 18. He's holding down first base. The third baseman will bat fifth. Dylan Johnson, number 7. Number 24, Jaron Wilcox, will be the catcher, and he'll be number 24. Number 15, Corey Brownson, will bat seventh. He's hanging out in left field. The right fielder, number 6, Cole DeVries, will be batting eighth, and the shortstop, number 1, batting in the 9 spot, is Kobe Croft. So that's your starting lineups for today's game. We've got Willie Stacy behind the plate as our plate umpire. First base will be Rick Solberg. Second base is Craig Strubble. In third base will be Mitch Ball. The left field umpire will be Seth Kitchen, and the right field umpire will be Mike Kiger. So we've got umpires galore on today's game, as all the spots will be set and ready to go. We're excited about it. The fans were excited coming in, and we're going to have a good one. Well, we're going to have a pregame show, folks, before the championship game, where we sat down with the tournament director, the AA director, and also the coaches, just to talk to them. All 3 coaches on today's games with Oikawa, Hust, and Benjamin. So we'll have that with you and the pregame of the championship game at 7. We're going to have the national anthem here now at Griffin Field. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Preps Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN. Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana-Alberta state tournaments.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN. Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana-Alberta state tournaments.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to Griffin Field for the 2018 Montana-Alberta AA American Legion State Tournament as the code is being read by the players on the field. We're just about ready for first pitch on today's contest. Semifinal game between the Lethbridge Elks and the Billings Scarlets. And we'll have the inaugural first pitch as well. So he'll get ready to go on today's matchup. Big game today. Billings Royals have the championship game. They'll play the winner of this matchup. So semifinals going on right now. And the first pitch on its way. And that one will hop in front of the plate. So the ceremonial first pitch is taken care of. We've got anthems, and now we're ready to play some baseball. Both these teams involved with a hairy games yesterday, with the Elks beating the Lakers 17-1, 16 runs earned by the Scarlets in the 5th inning. the most I've ever seen in a game in one inning ever. 22 total batters faced, 4 pitchers. It was an interesting matchup, and then in the evening game, the Elks would take down the Royals. The Royals, their first loss of the tournament, coming at the hands of the Elks. So now these two teams ready to go, fired up. Ben Tallman on the bump for the Scarlets to get things going, and it'll be Jeremiah Bonnert that will pitch for the Elks. Elks first up to bat. And leading off, it is Wyatt Tumulty, Raleigh Furby in the on-deck circle, and Kyle Bloor. So I met up with with the two coaches this morning to get ready for our pregame interview, and both of them had good things to say about their boys, their year, the tournament, and I'm excited about having that aired here in just a little bit at the pregame before the championship game this afternoon. Our umpire, Willie Stacy, behind the plate. He is the head umpire of the tournament, and he'll shake Wyatt Tumulty's hand before he comes to the plate. We've got umpires down the baselines and on each base, so we should have a tightly officiated game today. As Tumulty settles in, and Tallman ready for his first pitch. Sent on the way at 4:04, and it'll be upstairs for ball one. So the Elks having to play their way through as Tumulty will foul it off for strike one. They would fall to the loser side of the bracket and then keep on winning to play through. We saw that with the Bozeman Bucks last year, as we have pitch low for ball two. Here's the 2-1 by Tumulty, and we go to a batter's count at 3-1. Raleigh Furby in the on-deck circle on a breezy Wednesday afternoon. And this one will be bounced backwards to get us at a full count. Breeze coming up here. I'm underneath an awning, and, well, I tied her down nice and tight up here on the bleachers. We'll see how she's going to be tested, because we do have a good breeze coming in from the southwest. Here's the pitch, and it's low, and they're going to say that one's over the plate, so the game starts out with a strikeout to Tumulty. Ben Tallman throwing it down. Now we go to Raleigh Furby, the second baseman. He's got the number 3 on his jersey. The Elks and their fans down the third base line. Here's the pitch, and we'll be upstairs for ball one. Here's the 1-0. And we'll get even at 1. With this breeze blowing, I would have to say that if we can get one launched up in the atmosphere heading into right field, we might see some tossed over the fence today. Here's the even pitch, and we'll get ball two. Raleigh Furby finishing out the game last night against the Royals. Pitched a great one. Kyle Bloor in the on-deck circle as the pitch comes through over the plate to even us out at 2. Kyle Bloor in the on-deck circle. Bloor has been on the bump as well for the Elks. And upstairs pitch gets us full. So second batter in a row, we've got a 3-2 pitch. Tallman mowed down the first one. Let's see what our 3-2 does here. And this one's going to be bounced to third baseman. Picked up on the chest. The throw to first is there in time. And that will be out number 2. So good infield defense. Gets the second one down. And we go to Kyle Bloor. Bloor holding down first. in today's matchup. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to take some air underneath it. It's into center field, back and in the glove, and that's the side. So 1-2-3 for the Elks. We go to the bottom of the first right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you checked out the Garden of Eden video of the week at mpsn406.com? Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage and email us the video. Yours just might go viral. mpsn.com, Missoula's home for Missoula's prep sports heroes.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we head to the bottom of the first inning here in the semifinal game of the American Legion AA State Tournament with the Elks of Lethbridge and the Scarlets of Billings. The winner will move on and play the Billings Royal for a state title. Here in the bottom of the first, it is the leadoff man, Christian Michelson, for the Scarlets. And, well, Coach Hust, when I spoke to him earlier today, said that the key to the game, or one of the keys to the game, is Michelson starting off on a good note. So we'll see what Michelson's going to do. He's hanging out in center field. We saw him cash out that last half inning. And Bonhart on the bump. His first pitch will slide over the plate for strike one. Jeremiah Bonhart with the 0-1 to lead off. Taylor Musgrave in the on-deck circle for the Scarlets. Here's the pitch, and we'll have ball one. Lots of vocals coming out of the Scarlets dugout. Encouragement for their player at the plate. Championship game at 7 o'clock. Winner of this one against the Billings Royals. We'll have that right here. Here's the 1-1, and that one's going to be smacked right to the shortstop. He'll knock it down, turns the throw, and it's on target. And the leadoff batter on the inning is down. Great job by Anchorman out there at shortstop. So we go to the second baseman, number 25, Taylor Musgrave, with 1 out and nobody on. Here's the pitch. And the check swing will be ball one. Here's the 1-0, and it'll slide over the plate to get us even at 1. So 1-1 on the count to Musgrave, the second baseman. And the pitch gets away to go to ball 2. Breeze is stiff enough here at the park where some of my stuff's starting to blow away. Gotta find some rocks and anchors to hold this stuff down. Here's the 2-1. And this one's going to be golfed out into right field. Penner is there, and it's in the glove at the 360 sign for out number 2. So we go to Ben Tallman, the pitcher.
2 outs now for number 11, the pitcher, Ben Tallman.
I've seen Tallman pitch before against the Mavericks. I do normal coverage for the Missoula Mavericks on their video stream, and had a couple opportunities against these Scarlets this year, last couple years. And the first pitch to Tallman will be a ball. Andy Larson in the on-deck circle with 2 outs and nobody on. Here's the 1-0, and Tallman will let that one go as it's off the toe of the catcher for ball 2. Tallman will take a moment to tie his shoe, and our umpire will clean in front of the plate. Good breeze coming in from the south. We've had a test out there in right field already with Musgrave putting one out there, but just not enough to catch the current. Here's the pitch, and Tallman will put this one into center field. Tumulty is back there. It's in the glove, and that is the side. So both go 1, 2, 3 in the first inning. Top of the second right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in your 1/3 size indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to North Avenue. See what they have for your hockey.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we go to the top of the second inning. Scoreless between the Elks and the Scarlets. Winner moves on and will play the Billings Royals for all of the marbles for AA championship. The Class A tournament getting underway today in Miles City. Games going on all day. You can check the bracket on the website, Missoula Prep Sports, MPSN406.com. I will travel over to Miles City tonight after this game is over, and I'll have games streaming tomorrow afternoon for the tournament. So Ben Tallman with the second inning on, and he's going to have Penner have this one bounce in front of the center fielder. And Penner with a line drive to center field will be the first hit of the game. So that takes us to Torin Vasilnak. Tallman checks a runner at first. One out, or one on, no outs. Pitch on the way, and that one is outside for ball one. That puts Zach Gorick in the on-deck circle for the Scarlets. Here's the pitch, and it's the Elks that are up to bat, not the Scarlets. This one's into right field, and that's in the glove for out number one. Penner will hold on at first. And now we go to Zach Gorick for the Elks with a one out and a runner at first, and Penner. Runner at first with a lead in Penner. Here's the pitch, and it'll slide just outside of the plate for ball one. Liam Leach goes to the on-deck circle with one out and a runner at first. Here's the pitch, and that's over the plate for strike one. So even count for the designated hitter. This is Gorick, number 12, the designated hitter. Tallman checks Penner at first, and the 1-1. Hits upstairs, and we get ball two. Hazy day here in Kalispell with the start of August, fire season as they say here in Montana. Here's the 2-1. And this one is going to be a line drive into right field. That'll put runners at first and second with one out. And the Elks getting runners on board. So we go to the left fielder, Liam Leach. He's got number 4 on his jersey, left-handed batter. Runners at first and second with one out. Elks with 2 hits on the board here in the top of the second. Looking to see if they can put a number under that R. Here's the pitch. Swung on. It's down the third base line. Pick up the tag at third. The throw to first is made, but is not on time. So Leach will get on the fielder's choice.
Penner forced at third for the second out.
And Penner out at third.
Penalty number 18.
So now we go to the catcher, number 18, Skylar Braun, with runners at first and second and 2 outs. Good infield defense by the Scarlets to hold on here. Both these teams the last couple of days have really held off on the errors. They played some clean baseball. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs for ball 1. So the bottom of the order, Luke Ankerman in the on-deck circle with 2 outs and runners at first and second. Tallman with the stretch. And we'll have ball 2. Two outs here in the top of the second with runners at first and second. Tallman with the right-handed pitch. And we'll get strike 1. Skylar Braun being patient in the box. Here's the 2-1. And we'll get ball 3. Get to this side of the tournament and, well, you start running through arms. Coming into these tournaments, you've got to have 5 good arms to get through. And that's a walk to load up the bases. So Tallman with a walk and a strikeout so far on the game, and that's going to warrant a visit on the mound right here in the second inning. Catcher heading out there as well. Folks, if you're planning on making a trip, a little vacation, you should get a hold of our friends at Grand Slam Travel. Mark Richardson at Grand Slam Travel does a great job of getting the best flights, most convenient hotels for you. Make sure that all you have to do is pack and go. Get a hold of our friends at Grand Slam Travel on Facebook at Grand Slam Travel. Grand Slam Travel, a proud sponsor of Legion Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. So we get back into the action as the pitching coach makes his way back to the dugout. Checks the runner at third with loaded bases. The pitch is on its way, and it's upstairs for a ball. Luke Ankerman, the shortstop, number 5, at bat with loaded bases and 2 outs. Tallman with the stretch, and we'll have a ball slide over the plate to get us even at 1 on the count. Tallman checks runner at third and the 1-1. And we'll get ball 2. So we've got 4 infield umpires, 1 at each plate, and 1 down each baseline. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to bounce to the shortstop. He'll make the throw to first. No, he lost the ball, and a runner will score for the Scarlets off the air. So they're going to go ahead and call that one a hit for Ankerman and an RBI. That brings home Ty Penner was out at third. And the pitch to Tumulty is low for a ball. And the fouled off gets us even at 1 on the count to Tumulty. So the Elks striking blood first here with loaded bases, and Tumulty will swing for strike 2 as it fouls off. Tumulty struck out his first at bat. Here's the pitch, and once again it's fouled straight back. So we go 1-2 on the count to the center fielder. Loaded bases and 2 outs, and we'll even out with the ball pitch. So 2-2 to Tumulty. Tallman in the second inning struck out. And this one's fouled back. He's walked one. As Tumulty battles through. Talked to Coach Oikawa this morning. Talked about Tumulty and his great play in the center field. He's really been on target all tournament long. And this one's going to be smacked into left field. It is foul. And we'll stay alive, pushing on Tallman's pitch count. 2-2 on the count with 2 outs. Runners standing on each base. Top of second, 1 run earned already. Here's the pitch and the reach. And Tumulty will stay alive. Here's the pitch, and we'll fill the count at 3-2 now. Wilcox, the catcher, doing a good job of keeping it in front of him. Runners are going to go on the pitch, and the walk will bring a runner home. And the Elks take a 2-0 lead. And we go to Raleigh Furby with 2 outs and loaded bases.
Raleigh Furby will bat for the Elks.
Here's the pitch to Furby. And we'll have ball 1. Scarlets fans on the far side being very vocal. Here's the 1-0. And it's upstairs for ball 2. And that pitch slides over the plate to get a strike 1. So 2-1 on the count to the second baseman. Furby with a ground out to third for out number 2 in the opening inning. Here's the 2-1 by Tallman. And we'll get strike 2. Two-two on the count. Loaded bases. 2 runs earned here in the top of the second. And that'll be a strikeout for the side. So the Elks will load up the bases. They'll earn runs off the loaded bases, but they'll leave them there. And we go to the bottom of the second, 2-0. Lethbridge over Scarlets. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Bottom of the second inning where the Elks lead 2-0 over the Billings Scarlets. Winner moves on to play the Royals at 7 in the championship game. Just a reminder that the A tournament is going on in Miles City right now for Legion Baseball. You can check the bracket on our website, mpsn406.com. I will be there tomorrow covering games through Sunday. We'll have the championship game. I'll hop in the car and drive to Miles City and get you games tomorrow. Probably be either the 1 o'clock or the 4 o'clock game is the first one I'll stream, depending on how I get there. Here's the first pitch by Bonnert, and it'll be inside. Oh, no, it's going to slide over the plate for strike one. I didn't see Willie Ring bring his hand up. So the 4, 5, 6 batters scheduled up for the Scarlets with Andy Larson in the box. The pitch upstairs gets us even at 1. So Larson, Johnson, and Wilcox on the schedule here in the bottom of the second inning. 7 innings on the game. And the pitch will bounce in front of the plate. Gets us 2-1 on the count. We'd have a 9-inning game last night with the Elks and the Royals. That one stretching out. The Elks coming back in the final 9th inning. Now Larson's going to hit this one hard down the first base line. It is foul and out of play for strike 2. Dylan Johnson in the on-deck circle with Larson in the box, leadoff man here in the bottom of the second. Here's the 2-2 by Bonner. Swung on and tipped back into the backstop. Keeps us at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's fouled off. And we'll stretch out Bonnert's pitch count on the batter at 2-2. Andy Larson, the leadoff man. He pitched earlier this tournament, I should say, as we'll have a full count now at 3-2. Here's the pitch. And we'll lead off the inning with a walk. So the Scarlets will have a runner at first with no outs on the Larson walk. That'll be the first walk of the game. First man on board for the Scarlets. First walk of the game for Bonnert. And we go to the third baseman now, number 7, Dylan Johnson. And Johnson will let it slide by for strike 1. No hits for the Scarlets. They do have Larson at first off the walk. They'll toss it over that way. Good breeze going on here at Griffin Field. Here's the 0-1 by Bonner. Swung on. It'll bounce over the pitcher's mound past second base, and the roller will be picked up in center field to put runners at first and second, and the first hit of the game for the Scarlets now, with no outs. And we go to Jaron Wilcox. So Andy Larson at second now. Wilcox to settle in, and Bonner with the pitch. Showing bunt. It's low. Ron keeps it in front of him, and we'll have ball 1. Corey Brownson in the on-deck circle with runners at first and second for the Scarlets. Breeze comes back up. We've got flags in right field, American, Canadian, Montana, and Legion from left to right, and they're waving out there. Hello, flags. And the pitch upstairs will get us to ball 2. It's been a great tournament weather-wise. Had a little bit of a rain shower on Saturday afternoon, but other than that, it's been great weather. Great host, the Kalispell Lakers, as we have a pitch up high to go 3-0 now to Wilcox. Wilcox the catcher, and that will bring the shortstop and catcher up to speak with Bonner. The catchers have played very well this tournament. Every one of them doing a great job. As Wilcox settles in with the 3-0. Bunt showing, laid down the third base line, and we'll have strike one on the foul ball, or down the third base line on the foul ball. So 3-1 to the catcher. Trying to put motion on the bases here with no outs. Elks trying to hold off what the Scarlets did in the top of the second. And the walk will load them up. So 3 batters, 2 walks. And that will bring out the pitching coach for Lethbridge here in the second inning. And with no outs, they're loaded up. And we'll have a conference on the mound. If you're looking to get a good workout in, you should see our friends over at Fuel Fitness. Fuel Fitness is the gym from Montana for Montana, with locations in all of our major cities: Billings, Butte, Bozeman, Helena, Missoula, Great Falls. Well, no matter where you go with your Legion baseball team, you can always get your fuel on. Check out the local Fuel Fitness in your area. Fuel Fitness, the power behind MPSN. Get back into the game with Corey Brownson, the left fielder, at the plate. Loaded bases, no outs. Here's Bonner with the pitch, and it'll be outside upstairs for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And we'll get strike 1 to the left-handed batter. So 1-1 on the count. Loaded bases. And Jeremy DeVries stands in the on-deck circle for the Scarlets. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's high into right field. It's got some leg. Ty Penner's back there looking for it. Warning track in the glove, and that'll be out number 1. Runner at third will tag. Runner at second as well, and we'll have a run earned for the Scarlets here in the bottom of the second with runners on the corners and 1 out.
Johnson advances to third. Wilcox next to hold it first.
So that puts Johnson at second, Johnson at third, and Wilcox at first with 1 out, and we go to the right fielder, Jeremy DeVries. Here's the pitch, and it's outside for a ball. Cole DeVries. I've got the wrong DeVries down. Here's the pitch. Over the plate for a strike. So even on the count to the right fielder. Runners at first and third with 1 out. 1 run earned for the Scarlets here in the bottom of the second. They're down to 1 run. Throw down the line, and the runner will dive back in. Good job by Braun to jump out of the stirrups and send that one down the first base line. Pitch thrown was a ball, so we go to 2-1 on the count. Join us for the championship game at 7 o'clock. We'll have a pregame show for that one where we talk to tournament directors, and the swing will get us even at 2 on the count. We'll have the AA director for Legion Baseball and Carl Hennel, the tournament director, Toby Lickett, and this one will be fouled off to keep the batter alive at 2-2. Kobe Croft in the on-deck circle for the Scarlets with runners at first and third and 1 out. We'll also have the coaches on. Each one of them we spent a little bit of time with. Here's the pitch. And we'll have an even count at 2. Nope, full count, 3-2. Croft in the on-deck circle. Here's the 3-2. And swung on, and the second out of the inning will be the first strikeout of the game for Bonner. 2 down. Runners at first and third, and we're at the bottom of the order for the Scarlets, Kobe Croft. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled off. For strike one. Croft settles in. And the 0-1 by Bonner. We go even at 1. For the Scarlets, or the Elks, when we get to the top of the third, it'll be the 3, 4, 5 batters due up. Here's the 1-1. And that one's fouled over the first base coach's head to get a strike 2. That one looked like it rattled the hand grips the way it came off the bat. Here's 1-2 on the count. And the foul tip will keep the batter alive. So 2 runs scored at the top for the Elks. Now 1 run for the Scarlets with runners at first and third. Here's the pitch. Swung on. It's down the first baseline foul. And Croft will continue to fight. Championship game, Billings Royals taking on the winner of this game at 7 o'clock. Here's the 1-2. And it'll bounce out to the second baseman. Picked up. The throw to first is on time, and that's the side. So the Royals add 1, leave 2, and we go to the top of the third where the Elks 2, Scarlets 1. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to Griffin Field. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we go to the top of the third inning where the Lethbridge Elks lead the Billings Scarlets 2-1. And on the schedule for the Elks, it will be their 3, 4, 5 batters. Kyle Blore to lead off, Ty Penner in the on-deck circle, and Torin Vasilnak in the hole. Ben Tallman on the bump for game 14 of the tournament. And Kyle Blore to get ready to go. Blore with a fly out to center field to finish off the first inning, his first at bat. So Blore settles in. Tallman with the pitch. It's upstairs, and we'll start with a ball. Elks earning 2 runs. They'd go through 6 of their batters on the inning. This one's popped up over first base. The second baseman comes in, puts it in the glove, and that's out number 1. Now we go to Ty Penner, the right fielder. They announced Blore as Wilcox, and that, I think they got that confused. So Penner settling in, and here's the pitch. Check swing, but it slides over the plate for strike one. Tallman with the pitch. Check swing again, but this one slides over the plate to get us to strike two. Ben Tallman is the home run hitter, as he's got 2 over the fence on the tournament. Or 3 over the fence. He's hit one over each angle of the field as he'll foul this one off to stay alive. The only player I've seen put one over center field. 390 to center, 360 to either crease, right and left, and it's 330 down both baselines. This pitch will bounce on the plate. They say it'll be a walk, and Penner will be at first.
One out now for third baseman. Torn Vasilnik.
And we go to Torren Vasilnik, the third baseman. 1 out and a runner at first. Tallman now with the first pitch to the third baseman. It's high for ball 1. Vasilnik would fly out to right field for the first out of the second inning. His first at bat. Here's the 1-0, and we'll get ball 2. Zach Gorick goes to the on-deck circle with 1 out and 1 on. Penner steps away from first. And the catcher jumps out of the stirrups, and Penner runs back, and we go 3-0 on the count. And we'll get strike 1. Tallman with the stretch. And we'll get a walk to put runners at first and second now for the Elks. And this is how the last inning went. And it looks like we might see action in the bullpen. Yes, we do. So the Scarlets now putting a man in the bullpen to get ready to go. It's number 16. I'll look him up here in a moment. Runners at first and second with 1 out here in the top of the third. Scarlets down 2-1 to the Elks, and the first pitch to Gorick will be across the plate. And we'll get ball 1. Michael Horrell warming up in the pen. So 1-1 on the count. Runners at first and second with 1 out to Gorick. And he'll bounce this one past the shortstop. It's going to roll into left field. That'll bring in Penner with a throw to home. Not in time as Penner slides across belly first. And the Elks add another run here in the top of the third. And Ty Penner brings in the run. That moves runners to first and second now with 1 out, and we go to Liam Leach, the left fielder. And the bunt will be tipped back into the backstop for strike 1. And the chants begin for the Elks here on the top of the third. Their fans getting fired up, kind of jumping on the bandwagon of what the Royals have been doing. They've been chanting. Never really see that much in baseball, but the parents getting fired up as we have the ball slide across the plate for strike 2. Skylar Braun in the on-deck circle with 1 out and 2 on. Tallman with the stretch on the 0-2. And runner pinch now. Throw to second in the tag, and that's 2 down. Vasilnak caught with the steal, and that'll take 1 runner off the bases with 2 outs now. That'll make Tallman's job a little easier at 0-2 on the count. To Liam Leach. Here's the 0-2. This one's bounced down the third baseline foul, and he'll stay alive. Elks earning a run here in the top of the third to take a 3-1 lead over the Scarlets. 7 innings scheduled. And this one's going to be to the third baseman. He'll drop it, pick it back up. The throw to first is on schedule, but the runner will get there in time. And that will be the first error of the game. Putting runners at first and second now. So reaching off the error is Leach with runners at first and second, and we go to the catcher, Skylar Braun. And Braun will see ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And it'll be bounced out. Shortstop will pick it up. The throw to first is there. No, it's overthrown. Runners will advance, bringing 1 home from third, and the Elks will have 2 runs earned here now in the top of the third off of the error with runners at first and second and third, I should say. And that brings home Gorick. So Luke Ankerman now, as we have a conference on the mound with the infield, with the Scarlets and the manager, Adam Hoost. Getting his team fired in here. Winner moves on to play in the championship game, so managers are going to want to keep their teams tight. So runners at second and third with 2 outs. And we go to the bottom of the order, the shortstop, Luke Ankerman. So Ankerman now, ready for the pitch. His first at-bat was a single to the shortstop. Grounded to the shortstop. Got himself on. And an RBI. Here's the pitch. And he'll swing this one into right field. This one's got a little bit of leg on it. It's going to be at the warning track up against the fence. Picked up. Runners round. Here comes Ankerman to third, and he'll stand up a triple that earns 2 runs for the for the Elks with 2 outs. And it's 6-1 Elks. And we see Huss come out, and we'll see a pitching change on the way before Tumulty. So we'll step aside for a few moments as we warm up a new pitcher on the mound. Elks lead 6-1. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and the Cross Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 size indoor ring.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in North End and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey and lacrosse for the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN, Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana-Alberta state tournaments.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to Griffin Field. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we go to Mike Horrell on the bump for the Scarlets now, as the Elks have put 4 runs up here with 2 outs. They do have Anchorman at third, so Ben Tallman done after 2 2/3 innings. Here's the first pitch by Horrell. And it'll slide over the plate for strike 1 to Wyatt Tumulty. For Tallman, it was 2 2/3 innings, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, 6 runs earned off of 5 hits, 70 total pitches, 40 of which slid over the plate. Here's the 0-1 to Tumulty. And we'll have a ball. The runner from third is going to go ahead and come home, and the Elks lead 7-1 off the wild pitch. And the bases are cleared for the Elks with 2 outs. Tumulty has been on board. His last at bat, he was walked, struck out his first. Here's the pitch. Showing bunt, and we'll have ball 2. Breeze picking up here. Looks like the haze is starting to fill in a little bit more. Throat's kind of scratchy. Usually a sign of the smoke at this time of year. Here's the 2-1, and it's outside for a ball. And a new pitcher in the pen for the Scarlets. It's a double digit. It's a teen. We'll wait for him to turn around. Here's Horrell with the pitch. And Tumulty's going to smack this one to the left field. It's tracked down in the glove, and that's a side. So the Elks will leave one on. Or no, the bases were cleared. So they do get 5 runs, though, to take a 7-2 lead. And we'll be back with the bottom of the third right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 size rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue and with ask for your hockey Sports Network. Garden of Reading has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop into Sacred Grounds for their full-service coffee bar featuring Missoula's best gourmet coffee. While you're there, pick up a pound of Garden of Reading's award-winning fudge and get a half pound for free. Garden of Reading is Missoula's home for the best dietary supplement, Define 8. Garden of Reading is located at 2621 Brook Street. Garden of Reading is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we go to the bottom of the third inning where the Lethbridge Elks lead the Billings Scarlets 7-1 here in the semifinal game. The Billings Royals are in the complex as their bus just rolled up. Leading off on the inning for the Scarlets will be their leadoff man, Christian Michelson, and Jeremiah Bonhart with the first pitch of the inning will be a ball. And we go 2-0 on the leadoff man. So Michelson with a ground out to the shortstop, his first at bat to start the game. Here's the pitch. And need to add an error to the Scarlet side as they had 2 in the last half inning. Here's the pitch. And it's low for strike 1. That's what did the Royals in last night against the Elks. Elks capitalizing off mistakes and getting runs earned off of them. This one's going to be bounced out. It's going to roll past the shortstop. And the ground ball will put a runner on board for the Scarlets to lead the inning off. So we go to Taylor Musgrave now for the Scarlets with the second baseman, Musgrave, to settle in. Scarlets did earn 1 run in the bottom of the second to make it 2-1, but the Elks just load them up in the third with 5 runs. First pitch will be a ball to Musgrave. Jeremiah Bonner with the pitch. It's fouled off, and we even out at 1. And the Royals bus is going to go ahead and back out. He was parked over behind the batting cages on the first base line last night, and, well, we had one pop over the fence and almost take out the bus as with the low pitch gets us to ball 2. So they jumped in and moved it last night during the game. Here's the 2-1, the throw to first on the pickoff, and the runner is back. Here's the pitch. And it'll get away. Runner at first will advance to second. And we go 3-1 now to the second baseman. Musgrave with a fly out to right field for out number 2 in the first inning. Number 2 batter at the plate for the Scarlets. And the pitch will walk the batter, put runners at first and second with no outs. And this will bring out the pitching coach for the second visit of the game. That's 3 walks for Bonner. And a little love to Barnard from the pitching coach as Ben Tallman comes to the plate, the pitcher. Check that. Tallman no longer on the mound as Horrell has come in for Billings. Quick conference as the pitching coach jogs back to the dugout down the third base line. So now we get ready for Ben Tallman. Honor with the right-handed pitch to Tallman now with runners at first and second. And it'll slide over the plate for strike 1. Andy Larson in the on-deck circle for the Scarlets with no outs and runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to bounce out to the shortstop. The toss to second, down the line to first, and they'll turn the double play. 6-4-3 double play for 2 outs. And the runner, or the Runner at second is down. Is that Tallman? We do have a safety official here as the umpires are checking him out, as well as the coaching staff. And the trainer on his way out to check in on our batter. So we're going to go ahead and step aside while they take a look at the young man on the field. Bottom of 3 with 2 outs. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey stick in their 1/3 size in your room.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop it. North Avenue West. See what that's for your hockey. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Sports Network.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN, Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana, Alberta state tournaments.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN as they are helping the young man off the field. I'm thinking that's Christian Michelson, as he was the runner at second. Or no, Taylor Musgrave at second. And they're going to straight up carry Musgrave right off the field, so that's a tough one. In a lot of pain is Musgrave. They were looking at the knee and the ankle. And he's in a lot of pain, young folks, as Coach Hoost carries him off the field. And right out the gate, our safety official on the tournament is the athletic trainer for Flathead High School, as Bonnert goes to work warming up on the hill now. And adjustments will be made. Hust will come over and give Larson a little love tap before he heads over to the third base coach's box. So we hope that the young man is okay. They are students before they are athletes, and we always want to make sure that they're taken care of. So Andy Larson to settle in as they attend to Musgrave. And Larson's going to send this one to center field with some leg. Tumulty's trying to get to it, but the left fielder will get it, and that's the side. So we go to the top of the fourth, 7-1 Elks. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stretton, as we go to the top of the 4th inning, where the Scarlets are down 7-1 to the Lethbridge Elks in the semifinal game. And on the mound now for the the Scarlets is Mike Horrell, and leading off is Raleigh Furby for the first time on the game here in the 4th. So Horrell to Furby, and it'll slide across the plate for strike 1. Taylor Musgrave going down on a play at second on the double play. They're attending to him over by the Scarlets dugout on the first base line. Here's the pitch, and we go even at 1 to Furby, and that just checks everybody in here at Griffin Field. Looks like they're taping up an ankle, their left ankle, for Musgrave. Here's the pitch, and it'll be fouled off to get a strike 2. Kyle Bloor in the on-deck circle with Ty Penner in the hole. Here's the 1-2, and we'll get ball 2. For Furby, he's 0 for 2, grounded out. His first at-bat was struck out to end the 2nd inning, his second at-bat. Here's the 2-2. And we'll get a full count now. Horrell would come in and see one batter in the last inning and get him to hit it out into left field for the easy out. Here's the 3-2 to the leadoff man here in the 4th. This one's going to be batted to the shortstop. He'll pick it up on the bounce. The throw to first is on schedule, but the runner will get there first. And that will put a runner on. And they're going to call it a hit. The shortstop just taking a moment before he made the throw. So 1 on with no outs, and we go to Kyle Bloor, the first baseman. First pitch is going to bounce off the plate. Catcher's going to pick it up, but cannot make the throw. And we go 1-0 on the count to Bloor. Bloor is 0 for 2. Fly out to center and a pop out over third base with the shortstop picking up the ball. Here's the 1-0. And we'll get ball 2. We are seeing some action in the bullpen for the Scarlets down the first base line. And I can't get a read on the number. It is a teen, I know that much. It's either 13 or 15. Can't really tell from this angle. Here's the 2-0. And we'll get ball 3. So Horrell trying to battle through. Scarlets looking to see if they can take on Billings. Both these teams have seen Billings. The Elks have beat them. The Scarlets have not in the tournament. And the walk will load runners on at first and second now with 2 outs, or no outs. And that's the first walk for Horrell. So we come to Ty Penner, the dangerous Ty Penner, as he's placed the ball over the fence on all angles on the weekend. Here's the pitch to Penner. And he's going to swing this one. It's going to pop up over center field, and it's in the glove for out number 1. So we go to the third baseman, Torin Veselinek. With 1 out and runners at first and second, here's the first pitch to the third baseman. Swung on for strike 1. Pace of the game slowing down here in the 4th inning. Scheduled for 7. Next game is at 7 p.m. The winner of this one to play the Royals. I'm going to call that 13 in the pen. We'll wait for him to turn around. Here's the 0-1. Swung on. It'll be fouled back to get a strike 2. So Raleigh Furby at second, and Kyle Bloor at first off of the walk. Horrell in the lead on the count, though, at 0-2 against Vasilnak. The pitch, nope, they're going to throw to second, and it's just Horrell stepping off the rubber. They'll put the runner back at second. Here's the pitch, and swung on. And they're going to say struck out for out number 2. So we go to Zach Gorick, the designated hitter for the Elks, with 2 outs and 2 on. Horrell now with the pitch to Gorick. And it'll slide over the plate for strike 1. Sometimes when you throw a pitcher into the pen, the pitcher on the mound will straighten out and start finding the zone. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, slides by for ball 1. Liam Leach in the on-deck circle now for the Elks with 2 out and 2 on. Horrell will check the runner at second. And the pitch. And we'll have ball 2. Royals warming up in the batting cages down the first base line. Here's the 2-1. And we'll have ball 3. For Gorick, he's 2 for 2. A line drive to right field that put him on. A grounder to left that scored an RBI. He's got 2 runs on the day as well. Gorick batted well last night against the Royals. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And we'll have loaded bases off the walk. And that'll bring Hust out. I imagine we'll see the new pitcher in the pen make his way out. And that's exactly what's going to happen. So we'll have a fresh pitcher on the hill when we come back right after this. Elks lead the Scarlets 7-1. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their one-third sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a sponsor of sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN. Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana, Alberta state tournaments.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back as we have Dylan Quast on the bump for the Scarlets. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network, and the first pitch to Leach will be a ball. So the Scarlets with their third pitcher on the mound, and Leach is going to send this one to the left field. It's got some air, but it's in the glove, and that's the side. So the Elks load them up. No runs earned. And we go to the bottom of the fourth, 7-1 Elks. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Griffin Field as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning, where the Lethbridge Elks lead the Billings Scarlets 7-1, and leading off for the Scarlets will be their third baseman, Dylan Johnson. And on the mound is Jeremiah Bonnard, and the first pitch will be a ball. So the 5, 6, 7 batters on the inning for the Scarlets as we have ball 2. And Johnson, Wilcox, and Brownson. And now 2 little boys warming up in the bullpen for the Scarlets. We get ball 3 for Bonart. And it's upstairs, and he'll walk the leadoff batter on the inning. That'll be the 4th of the inning, or 4th of the game, I should say, as we go to the catcher, Jaron Wilcox. Here's the pitch, and it'll be high for a ball. So 5 pitches for Bonert, and he's got 5 balls on the inning. And that's going to send Braun out to the mound to check in with his pitcher. The catcher, probably the most interesting position on the field for me, because there's a multitude of things that the catcher has going on. You know, not only does he have to call the game from the dugout, but he also has baseballs hucked at him all game, and then the general on the field sees the whole field, gets everybody into place. Here's the pitch, and we'll have ball 2. But to top it all off, he's got to go out and play shrink for his pitcher and get his pitcher dialed in where he needs to be. Here's the 2-0. And we'll have ball 3. So the Elks avoiding a load up on the bases. And we'll have strike 1 as Wilcox thought he was going to get the free base. So 3-1 on the counts now. Runner at first and no outs. Second batter of the inning. Bottom of 4. And that one will fill up the count at 3-2 as Bonert settles in. Throw to first. Runner dives back in. We'll have the A tournament starts today. You can check the bracket out at mpsn406.com. When the championship game is over, I'm going to hop in the car and drive to Miles City, and I'll have games for that tournament, starting with streaming tomorrow afternoon. And it looks like Wilcox is going to take a moment to tie his shoe. Throw to first has a runner dive back in. We've got Corey Brownson in the on-deck circle for the Scarlets. So here's the 3-2. And they'll walk the batter. So back-to-back walks on the inning for Bonert. And we go to Corey Brownson. No visits, so they're going to let him play through. Here's the pitch, and we'll have ball 1. Brownson, sac fly RBI into right field, his last at bat. Here's the pitch, and that one's across the chest for ball 2. Can't see into the bullpen for the third base line. I've got the dugout in the way, so not sure if there's anybody warming up out there or if they're just going to let him play through. And one of the fans graciously looks, and no, there is not. So we're just going to let the pitcher play through. Here's the 2-0. And we'll move to 3-0. Here's the pitch. And that one slides over the plate to get the pitcher into the count at 3-1. Dylan Quast, the new pitcher, in the on-deck circle, and that walk will load the bases up. And that's going to bring Oikawa out for the visit. We've had the pitching coach out several times, and now the manager will come out as we get ready for Dylan Quast. And they will bring in Gorick, the designated hitter, And we'll see who's going to go to the mound as Bonard is done.
Dylan Johnson on the hill now.
So Dylan Johnson.
Check that.
That's number 7 for the Elks. Vasilanic, Torin Vasilanic. I've got Elks fans sitting to the left of me, so I will get it right. So we'll have the new pitcher warm up. We'll step aside. Right after this, we'll have bottom of the 4th.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop into 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN. Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana, Alberta state tournaments.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, a tint of childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back with a new pitcher on the mound. We got right into it with Dylan Quast, and it will be a strike thrown. And Quast is going to hit this one into left field. It'll bounce in front of the left fielder. That'll bring a runner home from third on loaded bases. And the Scarlets will make it 7-2 now. And that'll bring in Johnson. Pitch on the way. And that'll be a ball to Kobe Croft, the bottom of the order for the Scarlets. So pitching changes on both sides now. And loaded bases with no outs for the Scarlets, and we'll have ball 2. Croft with a ground out to the second baseman, his first at bat to retire the second inning, and the pitch over the plate will get the Elks back into it. So 2-1 on the count. Loaded bases for the Scarlets, no outs. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be hit past the shortstop. It'll roll into center field, and that's another run scored for the Scarlets, and they rally back to make it 7-3. Vasilanic on the mound for the Elks, coming in to clean up. Loaded bases still with no outs, and the first pitch will be over the plate. Strike 1. That is the center fielder, leadoff man, Christian Michelson. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be hit hard in the left field. It's a fly, and it is in the glove for out number 1. And the runners will hold on the bases. Now we go to Max Egan in for Taylor Musgrave, who went down with the injury at second on the double play. back in the third inning. Bases stay packed. 1 out on the board now. Here's the pitch. And it'll slide over the plate for strike 1. So with Vasilinik on the mound, Raleigh Furby goes to third, and Gorick comes in out of the DH spot to go to second. Pitch outside, and we'll be even at 1. Ben Tallman in the on-deck circle with 1 out and loaded bases for the Scarlets. Bottom of the 4th, Scarlets adding runs on. And we'll have a low pitch for ball 2. Scarlets would get on the board in the second inning with a single run, and then now here in the 4th, they've added 2 with 1 out and loaded bases. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's into left field. It's got some leg. It's back, and it'll bounce off the fence. That'll bring runners home from third, and the bases stay packed. And Max Egan's first at-bat will result in an RBI for him. And we go to Ben Tallman with 1 out. Here's the pitch. And that one's going to slide across the back of Tallman. For ball 1. Tallman is 0 for 2. Fly out to center to finish out the inning in the first, as he'll swing for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and we'll have strike 2. Andy Larson in the on-deck circle with 1 out, and the bases loaded here in the 4th for the Scarlets. Bottom of 4 on a 7-inning game. Next game, the championship game, will be at 7. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to go deep into center field. Tumulty on his bike riding out there, and he's got it in the glove. Runner's going to tag at third and come home, and that'll clear one of the bases while the other 2 stay. And the Scarlets make it 7-5 now here in the 4th. And we go to the first baseman, Andy Larson. 2 outs and runners at first and second now. And Larson's going to send this one foul down the third base line for strike 1. Elks fans getting fired up down the first base line. They've got shaded area down the first base line, so that's why the Elks fans are set up down there. There's a few diehards over here in the sun on the third base line, as we'll have an even count on 1 on the ball pitch. Dylan Johnson in the on-deck circle with 2 outs. And we'll have ball 2. Larson settling in. He's 1 for 2. Or 0 for 1. He had a walk. His first at bat that would bring, I don't know why I have a R for him. That should be Johnson with the run. That was to lead off the second inning for the Elks. His walk, and then a fly out his last at bat. This one's going to be punched backwards to get us even at 2 on the count. So a fly out to end the third inning for Larson. Here's the 2-2. And this one's going to roll That's going to be a line drive. The runner from second will round the corner at third on his way home, and the Scarlets will make it 7-6 here in the bottom of the fourth. They've put 5 runs up. That keeps runners at first and second. And that's going to bring a conference out for the pitching coach. And a quick conference. 2 outs, runners at first and second. And at the plate is Dylan Johnson as he adjusts his socks. He's wearing the knee socks with stirrups. I love that look. That's my favorite baseball look of all. Takes me back to as a child watching baseball on the black and white TV. Yeah, right, folks, that's right. I remember the black and white TV watching baseball. So Johnson to settle in. And the pitch. And he'll be tagged in the backside to load the bases up. That's the first hit by pitch of the game. And we go to Jaron Wilcox. With loaded bases and 2 outs. And the first pitch to Wilcox will slide over the plate for strike 1. Wilcox has been walked both at bats. The last at bat in the fourth, he would earn a run off of it. Here's the pitch. So we're back through the order as we go 0-2. And ball 1 up high. Dylan Johnson is the man that started the inning, and so we have him at first for the second time on the day. And a swing and a miss to retire the side. So it's 5 runs on the board for the Scarlets. They leave 3 on. And we go to the top of the 5th inning, 7-6. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Hockey Wolf.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Griffin Field. Top of the 5th inning. Scarlets Elks. The Scarlets coming back with 5 runs in the bottom of the 4th to make it 7-6 on the game. It was looking like a runaway by the Elks, but the pitching slowing down just a little bit. A change made and runs were earned off a loaded bases. So we go to the bottom of the order for the Elks now. Here in the top of the 5th inning with their 8-hole batter, number 18, Skylar Braun, the catcher, to lead off, and Anchorman in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch. And we'll start out. Dylan Quast on the bump with a ball. So for Braun, he's been walked. His first at bat, as he's going to golf this one into center field. It's down through the gap, and it'll roll to the fence. Runners around first, on his way to second as the throw is made, and it's a stand-up double for the Elks to start the 5th inning. So we go to the bottom of the order to Luke Ankerman. Ankerman would be the last batter that Tallman would face back in the 2nd inning. 3rd inning, check that. 3rd inning. And the pitch will slide over the plate for strike 1. Ankerman, 2 for 2. He would roll one to the shortstop and get on. That earned an RBI in the first at bat in the 2nd inning. A triple back in the 3rd. As the pitch gets away, a runner from second will advance to 3rd and will be even on 1 on the count. The Elks bats have been very warm here, very hot throughout the tournament. And it looks like we have a new pitcher warming up in the pen. That's number 22. For the Scarlets, and we'll have ball 2. That would be Aaron Seward. And 3-1 on the count now. And this is what happens when you get to this point of the tournament. You need to have 5 guys to go the stretch of the tournament, as we saw last year with the Missoula Mavericks. 3 of the 5 top pitchers for the Mavericks are playing college baseball. One of them still with the Mavericks, as we have a ball pitch to get the runner on at first. Off the walk, and with no outs, Hust will come in, and we're going to have a change, I believe. As Seward stands at the gate. And we'll see, as Hughes stands, that they're going to bring a player in to center field. So we'll get the adjustments here. We'll step aside for just a moment as Seward comes in to pitch.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey days in their 1/3 size indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in North Avenue West. See what they have for your hockey. Sports Network.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN. Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana, Alberta state tournaments.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN as we're in the top of the 5th inning, and we see a change on the bump, changes in the field for the Scarlets. So for Billings, it's Aaron Seward on the bump. They bring in Logan Meyer to go to center. No, he went to left. I apologize. As DeVries is gone. And Logan Meyer moves to the 8-hole spot in the placement of Dylan Quast. So that's the changes made here at Griffin Field as Seward is warming up. The Elks with runners at first and third and no outs. That's what warranted the change on the hill. And we go to the top of the order for the Elks to Wyatt Tamalti, the center fielder. So Seward ready for his first. Bunt showing, and the pitch will slide over the plate for strike one. So Tamalti 0 for 2 with a walk. They'll throw to first on the pickoff, back just ahead. We've got officials on each base as Tallman is back behind the plate. Bunt showing. Here's the pitch, and we'll have an even count at 1. One on the count. Time is called by Tamalti. And now he'll settle back in. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Bunt showing, and we'll have ball 2. Raleigh Furby moves to the on-deck circle for the Elks with no outs. And we'll go 3-1 on the count. So the Elks looking to pad their lead. They lead by a 1 run, 7-6. Scarlets swinging back in as we'll have loaded bases off the walk. And Raleigh Furby will have loaded bases. The first pitch to Furby will be high for ball 1. Furby 1 for 3. Got on off of a grounder to the shortstop. Tallman will go out and check in with Seward. One 0 on the count. Seward with the stretch. And we'll have ball 2. So Seward coming in and walking the first batter he would see and loading the paces up now. He's got 2-0 to the second batter. And that'll slide over the plate for strike 1. Two-one on the count. Loaded bases with no outs. Here's the pitch. And we'll go to 3-1. Same scenario we saw with Tamalti, who stands at first off the walk. Houston will move his right fielder over as we'll have a full count at 3-2 now. Houston, the manager for the Scarlets, slides everybody in the outfield to the left. And that'll be a strikeout for out number 1. So Seward comes in and strikes out the batter. I'm going to double check that. They said Seward on the announcer, but I believe he's got a different number, so I'll double check. Dylan Johnson's pitching. This is a line drive into the glove. Runner from third will score, and the sac fly will earn a... No, that one bounced in front, so it keeps the bases loaded. It's a hit for the Elks and a run earned to make it 8-6 with 2 outs. So we go to Ty Penner. And this is a dangerous spot for the Scarlets to have Ty Penner at the plate with loaded bases. He's got the most home runs on the weekend by any player. Here's the 1-0, and we'll have ball 2. Penner with a check swing, but it'll slide over the plate. Gets us at 2-1 to the right fielder. And that one will drop in. It gets away, but the runners will hold on bases. And we'll have 3-1. Top of the 5th inning in a 7-inning game, and next game scheduled for 7 o'clock. This one is come to a little bit of a grind here as we run into pitching issues. Here's the pitch, and we'll have a full count on the strike pitch. So 3-2 to Penner. Penner is 1 for 2 with a walk. The walk earned him a run. Here's the pitch. And this one's between the legs. It'll score a run for the Elks with 1 out. And it keeps the bases loaded, bringing home Anchorman. So now we go to Vasilanic, the pitcher. 1 out, loaded bases. Pitch on the way, and it's pinged off foul for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swung on for strike 2. Searching for the second out of the inning. Loaded bases once again for the Elks, and this one's banged off foul. Keeps the batter alive at 0-2. Zach Gorick in the on-deck circle. With 1 out and loaded bases. And the pitch will go by for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And we'll be even at 2 on the count. The pitch. Swung on. This one's going to be down the third base line. It'll kiss the line all the way down. Runner from third is home. Runner from second is home. And Ty Penner will hold up at third with runners at second and third. And the Elks pour 2 more runs on off the line drive down the third base line. 2 RBIs. for the pitcher. Runners at second and third with one out, and the Elks adding 4 more runs on to make it 11-6. Here's the pitch, and we'll have a strike to Gorick. Zach Gorick. With Leach in the on deck. This one's golfed into right field. It's in the glove. Penner will tag at third. Runner at second, and the throw is made. And Penner will earn a run for the Elks with a runner at third and 2 outs. So Vasilinic at third now, and at the plate is Leach, and they'll just bring the runner home to clear the bases. And make it 13-6. So the Scarlets falling apart a little bit here. 6 runs earned in the top of the 5th. As the first pitch, or the second pitch to Leach will be ball 2. And we get ball 3. Tallman's going to go out and check in with his pitcher. Ben Tallman started out on the bump for the Scarlets, and now he's behind the plate. Versatile pitcher, versatile player, I should say. .3-0 on the count with 2 outs as I update the scoreboard. And the pitch sliding over the count to get Johnson into the count. Here's the pitch. And that'll walk the batters to put 1 on with 2 outs now. As we go to Scott Braun. And this one will be in the glove for the side. So the Elks earn 6. They leave 1, and we go to the bottom of the 5th, 13-16. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you checked out the Garden of Eden video of the week at mpsn406.com? Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage and email us the video. Yours just might go viral. mpsn.com, Missoula's home for Missoula's prep sports heroes.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to Griffin Field. Game 14 on the tournament for the AA. American Legion Baseball Champion. The championship game coming up at 7 o'clock. The winner between the game going on right now with the Lethbridge Elks and the Billings Scarlets, and the Lethbridge Elks running up the board with 6 earned runs in the top of the 5th inning, making it 13-6. For the Scarlets, it's the bottom of the order. 7, 8, 9 batters in Brownson, Meyer, and Croft. Torin Vasilenic on the hill. The Billings Royals, they're waiting their turn. They face the winner of this one for all the marbles. Scarlets won the tournament and were state champions back in 2015. It's the last time they've been state champions. The way it's been going, though, it's been Missoula or one of the Billings teams. As the Scarlets fans trying to get fired up here at Griffin Field. The Lethbridge fans getting fired up here at Griffin Field. And here comes Brownson. So Brownson settles in, and the pitch will be outside on the left-handed batter for ball one. Brownson, for the Scarlets, a sac fly RBI in the second inning. Walked, and he's going to have this one hit into right field. Penner is back. It's deep, deep, deep back, and Penner loses it. That one is gone. So a single-shot homer for Brownson. And that's the way you rally back. Brownson getting fives from the whole team as we go to Logan Meyer for the Scarlets with no outs. So it's 13-7. Lethbridge. One run at a time, that's all it takes. Here's the pitch. And that one will slide over the plate for strike one. With the way the wind has been coming from that direction, I wondered if we would see one tossed over the fence today, and well, it has so. Swing and a miss for strike two to Meyer. So 1-1 on the count. We'll go 2 balls to Meyer. Here's the pitch. And it'll slide over the plate to get us even at 2 on the count. Nope, they're going to say strikeout. So the big board in the field, I tried to keep up with it, but I shouldn't have done that. I should have kept with my own. And the strikeout, that'll be the first one for Vasilenic. 1-0 on the count now to Kobe Croft, the shortstop. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This is going to roll right to Vasilenic, and the throw to first, and that's out number 1. There are 2, as I'm behind on my board. So that's 2 down for the Scarlets, and we swing to the top of the order to Christian Michelson. This pitch slides over the plate for strike 1 to Michelson. Scarlets with a run here in the bottom of the 5th to make it 13-7. Here's the 0-1, and we'll go even. For Michelson, he is 1 for 3. A grounder up the left field line would get him on board in the 3rd inning. Here's the pitch, and we'll have ball 2. Bottom of 5 on a 7-inning game. Here's the pitch, and we'll have a 3-1 count. The Elks went roaring out right out of the gate, earning 2 runs in the second, 5 in the third. Quieted down in the fourth and the fifth. They earned 6 more to get them to 13 runs, and this one swung on by the Scarlets. Center fielder Michelson to get us a full count at 3-2. Here's the full count pitch. And Michelson's going to send this one into center field. Tumulty's back there at the warning track. It's in the glove. And that's the side. So a single shot homer to lead the inning. And a runner left on. We go to the top of the sixth, 13-7. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome to Missoula Prep Sports Network's coverage of the 2018 Montana-Alberta AA American Legion Baseball Tournament, where the semifinal game is led by the Lethbridge Elks 13-7, with the Elks here on the top of the sixth inning, up to bat. And it is the bottom of the order, Luke Ankerman to start off. Dylan Johnson on the bump. For the Scarlets, here's the pitch, and it'll be fouled off for strike one. The Scarlets, they would get their first run in the second inning, held off in the third, and then it was the fourth that really took place, with 5 runs earned to get them into it 7-6, and then another run earned in the bottom of the fifth to get them to 7. We're even on the count at 1 to Ankerman. Ankerman's 2 for 2 with a walk. He singled to the shortstop that had an RBI. A line drive triple into right field that brought in a run. He would come in to earn a run as well as we go to ball 2. And then in the last at bat, he would be walked. That brought him around to earn a run as well. So 3-1 on the count from Johnson, and this is usually the time of the tournament where we see pitching slow down. And that'll be strike 2 to give us a full count. Wyatt Tumulty awaits in the on-deck circle, as this one's going to be hit up the line, third base. The throw to first will be on target, and they got the tag for out number 1 on the bag. Tag on the bag for out number 1.
Nice job by Tom to get down to first. 2-3 on the put out.
And we go to Wyatt Tumulty, the center fielder now. Tumulty settling in, and here's the Johnson pitch. Swung on. This one's into left field. It's got some leg. It's back, and that one will bounce at the warning track. That'll bring their runner around second. He'll hold up, and a double for the center fielder. And the Elks are back into business. We go to Raleigh Furby, the third baseman. Next game is scheduled for 7, but this one is stretched out. We had a 4:04 pitch time. First pitch time is the first pitch will be slid over the plate to Furby. So 2 hours and 8 minutes as we're in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch, and that'll slide over the plate to get a strike 2. Here's Johnson with the pitch. And this one will be banged into left field down the gap. That'll bring the runner around to third. He's on his way home, and the single will earn a run for the Elks, and they make it 14-7. And we go to Kyle Bloor now. Bloor to settle in with a runner at first and 1 out. Pitch will be low for a ball. Runner at first will hold. Scarlets waiting in anticipation in the batting cages down the first base line. Throw to first on the pickoff, and the ball will be dropped by Larson. Runner gets back just ahead. Ty Penner stands in the on-deck circle with 1 out and 1 on. Here's the pitch, and that will be high to get us ball 2. On the count with a runner at first. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and it's deep into center right field. It's back in front of the scoreboard. That'll be out number 2. Runner at first will stay. And we go to Ty Penner with 2 outs and a runner at first. So Penner now settling in. He was walked his last at-bat. He's been walked twice today. The second and fourth at-bats. It's a high pitch for ball 1. Two outs and a runner at first. Here's Penner. And we'll have ball 2. He's 1 for 2, though. Line drive to center field to get him on his first at-bat to lead off the second inning. Here's the 2-0 to Penner. And he'll slide out of the way. That one will get away. Runner at first will advance to second. And we'll go 3-0 on the count. Here's the pitch, and the right fielder will be walked for the 3rd time on the game. And that brings up Torin Vasilinik. 2-1 and 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And it'll be a ball. Zach Gorick in the on-deck circle with 2 outs. Been good baseball all the way through the tournament. And this one's going to be sent into the gap and looking forward, and that one's over the fence. A 3-run shot to clear the bases. And the Scarlets take a 17-7 lead off their first home run of the game. So we go to Zach Gorick with 2 outs, and the base is cleared out. 17-7 is your score now with 2 outs. Pitches inside to Gorick for ball 1. The thing to look at on the board is the 10-run rule takes effect in the 5th inning, so if the Scarlets cannot earn a run, we're done at the bottom of the 6th. Pitch slides over the plate to even us out at 1. Just a little information for you so you're prepared in case that does be the case. Here's the pitch swung on. Did have contact, but fouled back, and we'll have strike 2. For Gorick, he was walked his 3rd at bat. Outside of that, he's 2 for 3 with 2 runs and an RBI. He'll foul this one back into the catcher. Keeps him alive at 1-2. Dylan Johnson on the bump for the Scarlets, and it looks like Houston will let him play through. This one's golfed over the second baseman's head. That'll put Gorick on at first, and another hit in the column for the Elks.
Liam Leach will try to keep things going for the Elks.
And we go to Liam Leach. Throw to first on the pickoff. Just ahead is the runner. Here's the pitch. And the ball will get away from Tallman. That'll send the runner to second, and we'll have ball 1 to Leach. He's the left fielder, walked his last at bat, 2 for 3 with a couple of runs. Here's the 1-0. And we'll have ball 2. Skylar Braun goes to the on-deck circle. And 3-0 on the count now. And the walk will put runners at first and second for the Elks with 2 outs. And Houston will come out and check with his pitcher. That takes us to Skylar Braun with 2 outs and runners at first and second. The Elks putting 4 runs on, and it looks like we're going to have a change on the mound for the Scarlets as players are heading back, and it looks like Andy Larson is going to come throw for the Scarlets. So we go to a pitching change. We'll step aside. New pitcher on the mound when we come back on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN, Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana-Alberta state tournaments.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back as Andy Larson stands on the bump for the Scarlets and Skylar Braun in the box. It's the top of the 6th inning where the Lethbridge Elks lead the Billings Scarlets 17-7, and the first pitch to Braun will be a ball by Larson. So Dylan Johnson done on the mound. He moves back to the third base position, and Seward goes to first. So for Johnson it'd be an inning and a third total, as this one's going to be banged into left field, and that one is off the wall. Runners around, and the stand-up double for the catcher will earn 2 runs for the Elks, and it's 19-7. With 2 outs. And Luke Ankerman's going to crank this one into center field. This one, or right field. This should be catchable. It is, and that is the side. So a runner left on for the Elks, but they put 6 on in the inning, and we go to the bottom of the 6th with a 7-run rule looming over the Scarlets. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 size.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in Prep Sports Network. Some changes in life are too painful alone, and Cunningham Law can help in making difficult decisions from divorce to child custody. Kyle Cunningham focuses solely on family law. Cunningham Law will help you land on your feet when big changes come to your family and life. Visit www.familylawmontana.com or give Kyle a call at 406-203-4678 today. Cunningham Law Services. You don't have to go through this alone. Cunningham Law is a proud sponsor of the Northwest Regional Tournament.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning with the Billings Scarlets with some work to do to keep themselves alive, down 19-7 to the Lethbridge Elks. Lethbridge Elks, the number 6 seeded team, they have played through with the same luck the Bozeman Bucks had last year after losing to the Royals in the opening day. The Elks did. Since then, they've been on target. Leading off the inning for the Scarlets will be their number 2 hole batter, Max Egan. So Egan to settle in. And the high pitch will be ball 1. The 1-0 swung on into center field. Tumulty's back there. And that will be out number 1. So 1 down, 2 to go. The championship coming up. Scheduled at 7. Billings Royals looking to face the winner of this one as we go to Ben Tallman, the catcher. So 1-0 on the count to the catcher. And the pitch will be ball 2. Vasilenic on the bump. And Tallman's going to roll this one. The shortstop can't pick it up, and that will put a runner on with 1 out for the Elks, or for the Scarlets. And we come to Andy Larson. Larson picking up a handful of dirt, rubbing his hands together. Not wearing a glove, or any gloves. So Larson to settle in with 1 on, 1 out. And Larson will bounce this one to the second baseman. The throw to second, the throw down the line to first will not be in time. They get the fielder's choice on the out, and that's 2 down. So we go to Dylan Johnson with 2 outs and 1 on. So this could be the game. 10-run rule taking effect in the 5th inning. Here in the bottom of the 6th, it's 19-7. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be sent into right field. It's in the gap. It's in the glove of Tumulty, and he's going to finish off the Scarlets. So the Lethbridge Elks will take on the Billings Royals at 7 o'clock. So for the Elks, it would be a 10-run rule win. They would get their 19 runs off of 14 hits, no errors committed, and 8 left on base. For the Scarlets, it would be 7 runs off of 8 hits, 2 errors, and 5 left on base. So last night's matchup will be the rematch for the championship. We'll have that at 7 o'clock. We'll have a pregame just before that. We'll be back right after with that. Step aside. We'll talk to you all in just a little bit.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
What a rush!
MPSN's coverage of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness.
Always, always, always.
Tune in next time when the Missoula Prep Sports Network has coverage of your local sports heroes.
Well,